apples. At a bend in the trail, the scent of wild apples greets me. A tree, abandoned from an old orchard, or sprung up on its own from old stock, wild and uncultivated, stands trailside, heavy with small, round, burnished apples. The late summer heat releases their scent, sweet and tart, that the world may know they have reached their prime, the wild perfume of the coming season. From another tree, one single leaf lets go and falls, papery, dry and curled, slipping through branches, clattering to the summer-hardened clay of the trail, loud in the silent heat of the August afternoon. Months before, winter lost her grip, and, one by one, the wildflowers of spring began to bloom, which, in their turn, faded into the shadows of the dense summer woods. Now summer is losing her strength, autumn is thinning the woods and bearing her own flowers and fruits, changing the palette of the landscape with bright summer greens turning gold, deep, rich shadows fading hazy blue. Soon autumn will blaze along the trail, and songbirds will move their chorus south. Already winter has touched my hair, and the smell of wild apples is in the air.
Seasons meld from one to another, not at the equinox and solstice, but halfway between, in the quiet time when there are no other celebrations but the sensitive person can feel the change, especially standing in the quiet, relentless heat of a backwoods trail in August. I visited the trail on the traditional Celtic cross-quarter Lunasa and the Christian feast of Lammas. When summer gently gives over to autumn, growth turns to ripening. The natural world begins to settle itself in for harvest and rest in the dark of winter. We notice these changes in ourselves in the great cycle of our own lives. Later that day, the sense of change in the woods and in myself was still strong with me, and I wrote this poem. It became a symbol and celebration of my own developing changes, my mother's failing health and ultimate death, and reaching my own half-century mark shortly after, seeing that as my own Lunasa. Thank you for listening.